We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Kyle Gibson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox.
Leading
First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Cox.
High pop up. Morris is there for it. 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Batting third, right fielder.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1-0 count. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hey now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So here's Joe Mauer, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 2, the Jays nothing. Hunter Harvey gets the start for Houston in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I was impressed with him. Last game, he earned the W. And I mean that because he pitched through it, pitched into the 7th inning, and got the win for the team. Some guys don't work quite as hard as he did, but he earned that W.
Now in the box, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Leury Garcia.
And that misses, ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on first himself for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Hunter Morris. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when it gets the 2-2 count.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask from up here. It's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 7.
We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out, nobody on. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Number 91 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 8. Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Grounded to first. Morris gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Striding into the box, number 91. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, A.J. Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Started that swing a bit too early.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance. Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with 2 down. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting.
Into the box number 3. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Houston. At the plate, Derek Chung. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And the pitch on 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping in, number 45, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and 2, here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in to try it again, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here's the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Standing in now, Hunter Morris, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Mauer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Striding in once again, Jared Saltalamacchia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A high fastball is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Standing in, David Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Morris has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Now here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 3 in foul ground. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ryan Goins will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Three and 0 now.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
Yeah. 3-0 pitch on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 91.
Settling in now, number 91. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Stepping in now, A.J. Jimenez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 4-0. Ryan Goins will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Blue Jays. Now playing shortstop, number 17, Ryan
Into
Goins.
the box now, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Leading off for Houston.
And some action now in the
Second
Toronto
baseman,
bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One-0 count. Here it is. Dribbled to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Now batting, Albert Pujols comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Cox. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One and 1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1 and 2 hole. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They lead it 4-0. So digging in now, Derek Chung. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Derek Chung.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In there, 1 and 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2 and 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2 and 1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there. 1 away.
The batter.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping in, number 45, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he started off a couple pitches soft and then he came back with a hard fastball right there. He was clearly sitting fastball the whole AB. Couldn't trick him with the heater.
Ready once again, Leury Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down right there, and they'll get him on a perfect throw from Mauer.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Two out, nobody on. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cox has a read on it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail here 4-0. Aaron Sanchez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Aaron Sanchez.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. A high fastball is in there.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 3.
Number 3 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box, Jared Saltalamacchia. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. Strike called. 2-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Stolen base number 13 on the year. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
3-1. Here it is. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Mauer rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, that ball's hit hard right there, and it should be no surprise. That's what happens when you fall behind 3-1 in a count. You know you got to throw a fastball. You're probably going to get hit hard.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Up top, it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Astros lead this one 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Morris. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter, perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Ryan Goins.
Standing in now, Ryan Goins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Ready on 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Pedro Alvarez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Runners on first with 1 down. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cox is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Morris is on his way home, and the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Stepping in now, number 91, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1 strike to Pujols. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Pujols. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
3-1, looking for that one pitch right there on the tee, and he just takes it right back up the middle on the fastball.
Into the box, Gary Cox, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. At first is Pujols. The pitch hit hard on the ground to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Up
First
next
two
for
hitters
the
of the
Astros.
inning go back-to-back
Center
singles,
fielder,
and now they're first and
Mike
third. This has the
Trout.
makings of a big inning.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Strike two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Runner's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding in once again, Michael Lee. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out, nothing doing. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Now here it comes. Ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit back toward the mound. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Ready once again, Jared Saltalamacchia. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready for another chance? AJ Jimenez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Derek Chung. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. No hits to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And this misses here for ball four. Just the second walk he's issued here into his seventh inning of work.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Settling in now, number 45. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Altuve for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. It's still an 8-1 ball game. At the plate, David Lee. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
David Lee.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for the Astros.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Striding into the box, Albert Pujols. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Now batting.
In now,
Left fielder,
Gary Cox. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Mike Trout would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch on its way. Fouled back. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, Mike Trout. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now in the box, Michael Lee. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Cox rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. Throw won't get him.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, number 3, as he will have to dodge one up and in. Not one he wanted to see there to start the at-bat. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 10-1. Justin Verlander enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Justin Verlander.
Striding in, Leury Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Leury Garcia.
And this is fouled straight back.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Ready now, Hunter Morris. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Nobody out, runner on first. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cox ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Stepping in now, Ryan Goins.
The shortstop.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. No outs, nobody on. This is line to left. Cox has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two and 1. The 2-1 on its way. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Three and two. Verlander deals the 3-2. And down to first goes Alvarez as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Runners on first with one down. Popped high in the air. Pujols is over. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 91.
Now to the plate, number 91. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Ninth inning coming up. It's now 10-3. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Lester Oliveros comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he misses there. 1-2.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here's another 1-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. He'll try again. 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Standing in now, Jared Saltalamacchia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1 on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, David Lee. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Jose Altuve.
Now batting, Jose Altuve. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set, and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another try at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Now at the plate, A.J. Jimenez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Pitch on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready on 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Lee. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Second baseman, Garrett Chung.
Stepping into the box, Eric Chung. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 45.
In now, number 45. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Houston Astros slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Hunter Harvey earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.